This video concerns positive eugenics and dysgenics as practiced today, and past eugenic policies' effects on the present global economic, geopolitical environment. This video focuses on the United States, the only full-spectrum superpower. Wealthy nations are all using the same sorting mechanisms by way of their educational institutions. Sources for this are Coming Apart by Charles Murray, The Bell Curve by Charles Murray and Richard Herrnstein, Eugenics by Dr. Richard Lynn, Geography of the Intellect by Nathaniel Weil and Stephen Posney. The U.S. educational system is a minimum of a 13-year free public education system, starting with kindergarten with 12 years of primary and secondary education. There are approximately 3.1 million high school graduates a year out of a potential population, which is not an accurate estimate, of 3.7 million. That includes all the high school dropouts. 93% of Asian Americans graduate, 85% of non-white Hispanics graduate from high school, 76% of Hispanics, who could be Native American, black, or white, or a mix of any of the three. 68% of African Americans and Native Americans, which includes North American Native Americans, Eskimos, and Pacific Islanders. 1.65 million take the SATs or ACTs. On the mathematics portion, Asians score 595, whites score median is 534, and blacks 428. What are the consequences of sorting children in adolescence? The high school dropouts, low achievers, and low intelligence young people are pulled, if by a gravitational force, to urban centers where public welfare offices and charitable organizations such as food banks are located. This cohort dates and procreates together, concentrating them in low-income communities, with the majority of the children being raised in single-mother, financially stressed households. The children inherit a poor cognitive environment, nutritional deficiencies, negative cultural biases toward higher academic achievement, and low intelligence genes. The obverse of the coin is the talented, the athletes, the musicians, and highest performing students receive scholarships to the selective and highly selective universities. The talented young people relocate and form their own communities at their colleges, graduating, earning the best employment opportunities, settling down in high-income neighborhoods. The higher intelligent achieving students date and marry within these communities. The key word in the previous sentence was marrying, forming traditional households, which highly value education, nutrition, high culture, sports, museums, summer camps, and symphonies, which give their children additional advantages, as well as inheriting better genes for academic achievement. The next topic I would like to discuss are Jews, Freemasonry, and eugenics. Freemasonry, in my opinion, is Reformed Judaism made palatable to atheists, Christian, Muslims, pagan Hindus, or just a big tent fraternal organizations. Three doctrines that are pertinent to Freemasonry are broadly interpreted theism, Jewish ethics, particularly a dual moral and moral code, which has in-group and out-group morals. They all look toward becoming benevolent ruling class elites. Jews and Freemasons seek out and favor one another for marriage, business, and fellowship. Between Jew to Jew or Freemason to Freemason. These types of relationships are always supposed to be mutually beneficial, while outgroups can be exploited for profit. Jews and Freemasons use clandestine networks to place their children into selective universities, professions, and lucrative business opportunities. Anti-Semite Dr. David Duke, a historian, researched and discovered that Jews have lower grade point averages and test scores, both entering highly selective institutions of learning and at their graduations, than the non-Jewish, Asian, and white students. My hypothesis is that Freemasons' children would show similar data if possible to obtain. Iranian and Hindu Americans have tribal in-group ethical networks as well. Hindus and Iranian Americans are from the highest achieving and intelligent members of their nations, selected by U.S. immigration authorities' sorting and screening processes. This video concerns positive eugenics and dysgenics as practiced today. In conclusion, the French economist Thomas Piketty's treatise, Capital in the 21st Century, with compelling evidence, illuminates what the consequences of the developed world's educational eugenic sorting mechanism, a stratified class caste system and concentrations of an inheritable wealth and culture, wealth and power in all its forms. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and have an awesome day.